Joseph, in reference to the violence in the East, why do people feel they have the right to take people's lives for their own cause?
Again, it goes back to the, I can't repeat enough. It's the unattended child in us, the unparented child in us, the fact that we don't parent our own child, our own hurt and harmed child, and this illusion and delusion that being a child is the greatest thing you can be. Greatest thing you can be as an adult. That is truly the closest you can get to understanding your own divinity. But when Christ, who spoke to people over 2,000 years ago, and spoke to their understanding from where they're at, he say it quite differently today because we have greater understanding of things. Be ye like little children again, enter the kingdom of heaven. He didn't mean be the child or worship the child. He said, as an adult, what you notice of a child and the freedoms that you think they have, because they're not really free. You're freer as adults than children are. You're free to make your life whatever you want. You don't have to follow parents or anything. But as an adult, the freedom you see that a child has, can you get in touch with that in you as an adult? And what may have he meant by the kingdom of heaven? I think it's nothing more than that in which you are in your bliss, in your flow, in your life. And so being an adult is the greatest and closest experience, a true adult, that you can have in experiencing your own divinity, in your own creativity, in your own ability to be a creative being in this world. Whether you're an atheist or a believer of a god or gods, is irrelevant to you expressing that creative being that you are. You don't have to believe in a god to be that. And so it's a not understanding that. And the adult in you, which uses a parent aspect of yourself to take care of the child in you and complete the process of the pains and the benefits that you had in your childhood and work that out. That completion that allows you now to be a full adult in charge of your life doesn't have a need to commit these kind of atrocities. It's the child in us that does this and gives us the right to do that. It's childishness, and we use religion as an excuse. We do it in the name of religion. When the religion, I have my issues with religion, don't get me wrong. But that being said, I don't blame religion for what these children are doing. And I don't blame these children, some of them, for being so upset because of what other children are doing in disregard and uncare and in the pursuit of power and capitalism that gets these children so angry and riled up because they're so imposed on or hurt by these decisions, as the impositions, by these systems of thinking that says this is the right way and your way is the wrong way. And only an adult can understand that there's no such thing as right or wrong, but balance. A child can't comprehend that. So only a child can do this. With disregard to human life, only a child can do that. Reevaluate your perception of what a child is, so that you can take more accountability and responsibility in parenting yourself, and hence parenting your children to work towards becoming adults, because that is our greatest state. Your perceptions from a child's perspective of what an adult is. Think about when you were small and you thought of adults. You know, your perspective is one extreme or the other. They're complete fuck-ups and scary creatures who only are out to hurt you. Or they're these superior beings that you can't wait to become an adult. And it's neither. A child can't comprehend because they only understand duality. They only understand things in 2 dimensions, not even 3. It's good or bad. Very childish. So before we can get into the specifics on things that we can do to help each other, you first, and I need to speak and get this clear first, is that the cause of this problem fundamentally is our misbeliefs about children and what it means to be a child. And the answer to your question is children are committing these atrocities. Children in adult bodies. Again, as my old professor would define it as, a monster is a child in an adult body.